Trevor Noah is back on tour with his comedy show in a different city practically every weekend.
Yeah, like when you're in Texas, they'd be like, "You got any weapons in the vehicle?" You're like, "No, sir." They're like, "All right, here's one. Here you go. You all have a good night now."
He loves owning the stage, the roar of the big crowd, typically 15,000 in giant arenas like this one in Washington, D.C.
All right, buddy, here we go. We're about to start taping our monologue. That's all.
It's a far cry from his more confined TV studio day job on The Daily Show, where he had a shaky start when he took over 6 years ago from Jon Stewart.
And now it feels like the family has a new stepdad. And he's black.
Was it a good decision?
Terrible initially.
I know. Awful.
Don't take The Daily Show, Leslie. When they offer it to you, whatever you do, don't take The Daily Show.
Well, what happened in the beginning?
Oh, I mean, everybody hated me. People didn't even know me, and they hated the idea of me.
But you did have a savior, Donald Trump.
Once you realize that Trump is basically the perfect African president, you start to notice the similarities everywhere.
Once he found his foil,
The secret document.
his ratings began to improve, and he realized he could connect American politics to his background in South Africa. He grew up in Johannesburg and its black township of Soweto during the strict racial separation regime of apartheid. He always felt like an outsider, not quite black like his Xhosa mother, not quite white like his Swiss father, who he has seen infrequently in his life. To be with your father who was white, that was a crime.
Yeah. This was the law that forbade anybody of different races from mixing.
There's something I heard, I'm not sure I believe it, but your grandfather used to call you master?
Yeah.
Because of the color of your skin?
That's how he referred to me. Master! And he'd always force me to sit in the back of the car. Be like, "Master, what can the police say if I say the master is sitting with me?"
Your parents, your grandmother particularly, was always afraid the police were going to come
Yes.
and find you. What would have happened if they found you?
I probably would have been taken away to an orphanage.
No.
Yeah.
Your grandmother was always hiding you.
Yes.
You were in lockdown.
Right. I was in pandemic before pandemic even existed.